Hi guys, this is probably, I think it's about my third or fourth attempt to make this part 3 video. We had a bug in the system and it stopped uploading after it had been uploading all day, and then it happened again at exactly the same point. And then earlier I was uploading and my computer decided to restart right at video 3 at 67%. So what we can do here actually, and this is actually quite a good idea, is I can take these two off because it's already uploaded that video. You can do that as many times as you like. I mean, ideally what you want to do is have about 10-15 accounts here, and you can just randomize where the link wheels are going to be coming from. You can take maybe 7 or 8 out. You don't really need more than 5 or 6 anyway to make this strategy work well. And don't worry about the passwords, I'll be changing them all after this video. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put in a URL here, but I think I'm going to do a different one from what I did before. And we can watch the thing in action. Then we will just run through the whole process here. We will do the chimp feeder where we mash up the RSS, send the RSS to 25 RSS directories, post over to onlywire.com. We can spin title and description. Same with social adder, get some natural social sharing going on there. So let's start by finding a money URL and just see what I've got up here. Now this is the one I was doing before because I was trying to get this one up a little bit more. You can see my little squeeze page here, it's sitting there at number 5. And the importance of that for me, if people are wondering why am I so focused on a squeeze page, it's not to be boastful or show off that we can rank squeeze pages. This is the reason here. Now if I go over to my Aweber account, you can see in the last 2 days I've got, what, 59 subscribes in the last 2 days. And that's the power of being able to use squeeze pages and get them ranking and get some traffic to them from videos. And that's why I set up things the way I have in this course, okay? Now I've got 2 main squeeze pages. There's one via KissIM, my main site, and one via Maverick SEO Commando. So it's very, very important for me to be able to do that, because if you can build, you know, on average of what's that, 50, 60, say about 30 a day. I mean, you take that over 6 months or a year, that's a big list it's building, you know. So very, very important. That's why I keep pushing for that, and that's why I keep telling people that's what you should be doing. Right now, I'm just going to find a video here. Let me just see what I can find. See if I can find one of mine down here. Now, let me just go into Video Manager. Okay, Blog Network Commando. This is a new software that we just got finished. It creates the blog networks. Tips for tube optimization. I should have one for another software called Tube Optimization Commando. Let me just find that one. Yeah, this one. Copy. And there's the people already gotten a so some people already start to put their affiliate videos up there. Very cool. Alright, so let's go and take that one and we'll make that the money URL that I'm trying to rank here. Just go over here. And all we need to do is to click Start Upload. And you can see here it will give you the percentage, etc. And when each video is done, it will give you a percentage down here in this progress bar. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos. So it'll be 6 divided by 100, and it will just give you the percentage for each one until it gets to 100%, till everything's uploaded. Okay, so you can do that, go away, have a cup of tea, have a cup of coffee, come back, and you know, when this is done, you've created some link wheels, and we'll have a look at the results within the actual YouTube videos themselves in the descriptions, and then we'll follow through with the rest of this. Okay, so I'll be back in a minute. Actually, while that's going on, we can take a look at a couple other things as well now. One of the reasons that I chose this video is because I'm actually sitting on page 2 right now for a keyword called video optimization. I really want to be on page 1 for my new on-page SEO software that I've got here. So that's one reason. What I would probably do with this is maybe run 3 or 4 link wheels to it, and we can diversify a little bit. And if I just go back over to the software right now and go back over here, you can see what I've been doing here. I've been putting in keywords that I was targeting for the previous video was actually YouTube SEO again, and I've taken this part here from the related search terms. Okay, so if I go over to, let's see, where was it, YouTube SEO for example, and I come down, this is what I took, these related searches, and when I put it into the software, instead of saying searches related to it, I put down there subscribe and learn more about, and I kept the main keyword YouTube SEO and all the other ones, so it's building relevancy about YouTube SEO, but I did change the money video in the end, at the end there, but it shouldn't make too much of a difference really. It's getting internal links, and we're not pissing anybody else off with doing this kind of stuff as well. There's a whole bunch of ways that we can go and take things further from this point. I mean, we haven't even touched on engagement and stuff like that, but what we've done is we've built a solid SEO foundation all the way up. Now if we start getting into increasing video views and how long people watch your videos for, getting comments and favorites and likes and subscribes and things like that, that's the stuff other people are talking about a lot. What we're teaching here is get that foundation first. Your results will be sticky, and then when you do that other stuff, people are not going to be able to touch you. Really, believe me, they're not going to be able to touch you with this kind of stuff. And you've got all the things like the annotations and the overlays. We've covered all of that kind of stuff, and the captions and that kind of stuff. It's very, very powerful. Now you just got to go ahead and make sure that you do all this stuff. So anyway, I'm going to pause the video again and I'll come back when that's done, but I forgot to mention what was going on here, but that's the way I normally do it. Put the title again at the top of the description. That means you're getting your keywords in there. I've chosen one tag for this one because the previous money video I was really wanting to push up for the YouTube SEO, and I'm just basically trying to make that one sticky. Now it's already there, and I want to keep it sticky. I think in US and UK, in UK it's about number 8 from what my business partner told me in London, and I think in USA it's about number 11, but it will rise because we've got some stuff going on with Lindex.com and other places, which is all built into the software as well. Right now, using these related terms will just build relevancy. We don't want to over-optimize, we don't want to out-optimize the video that we're trying to rank as a money URL. It's just really building relevancy and supporting. Okay, so I'll be back in a minute or two. Okay, so that's now finished uploading. You will always get this little pop-up here that says the task is completed. So let's go and take a look. Now the first one will only have one link. Everyone else will, every other one of these, sorry, will have a link to the money URL, and plus we'll have a link to previous URL as well. You can see that one is literally just being uploaded, so it's still being processed, and we got 2 links here, and we got our relevancy stuff in here as well. Okay, that's how it's working, so that's pretty good, that's pretty useful, and it's a very powerful strategy as well. Now if we go over to the software again, and what we can do next is we can click on this indexing links. In your settings here, you can put in username and password for link leashes, and you can get a free account with them and it will still work. And also you can put in an API key for Lindex.com. Yeah, it is additional cost to be able to use those services, but they do work, and you know, a lot of people use them because they do work. They do actually help quite a lot. So definitely worth doing, okay, if you're doing video marketing in any serious scale. Doesn't matter what you do anyway. I mean, if you're doing free SEO stuff, you usually are buying additional stuff, whether it's on Fiverr.com or somewhere else. What this will do is cut down on the amount of money that you need to be spending now. Okay, so next thing we want to do, I'll just index these first. So it's going over to link leashes and then indexed, and it will post and it will give us the confirmation once it's done. Doesn't take too long, but it has to log in for each site first. That's done, and then we can go and get it pinged. So it goes to blog ping tool, and then it goes to Ping-O-Matic, and done. Very, very fast. Right, now chimp feeder. What we're going to do is we're going to give this a name. So the name of this one, we're going to call it video optimization. And I'm going to click on mashup. So it's grabbing now the channel RSS feeds, and it's mashing them up using chimpfeeder.com, which is very, very similar to Yahoo pipes. And it does take a couple of minutes. Has to do them one by one. And we've got about, what, 5 or 6 there, so but a minute it should take. Oh, that's fast. Right. So now we've got our URL here. When we click that task completed, you see you got a validation. And you can see what's turned up here. Yeah, you can see the power of this. Now we can go over to bulk ping. Just click get mashed URL. It pulls in the same URL that was there. Okay, we can give it a title. So I'm going to put my keyword in 1.5 times. Video optimization, and again I've got optimization in there, so it's a 1.5 rule as we used to call it. Okay, I'm going to give I'll put my main site here now, kissim.org. Email ID can be anything. And now we've got a description we can use. So what we can do for the description, let's go back up here and just click on this. Copy that. Get that in here. And we can start to post. Okay. 8 times 5, 40. Submit, and you can see it's pretty fast. So this is getting us 25, it's submitting the mashed up URL to 25 RSS directories using bulkping.com. Almost halfway there already. You can see what I've done up here. I could have I could have taken that one out. Too late now. Anyway, then we can go over to the post URL. Now this is only wire, and we can use spin syntax in there. Okay, just something very short and to the point. I put it in a category, go to the how to, tip one keyword. I'm just going to use one for this. Copy. Oi, something went wrong there. Try that one more time. Okay. So what we can do here, you see where it says I click get URL. What it does, it pulls in video from here. I actually want to just link over to this one. That's the money URL. You can do that with all of the URLs if you want, but I wouldn't do it for OnlyWire. For OnlyWire, what should be happening when we press get URL, it should be pulling in the money URL, but we will have that fixed before launch. He's just probably misunderstood something that I was asking. So that will be worked on and done. So when you click that, it should pull in your money URL. When we're doing social adder, we do it slightly different. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to start posting links, and this is extremely fast because all it's doing is sending over to onlywire.com, and that's now in the queue in OnlyWire. They take care of the posting of that. Okay, software doesn't post it for them. It's just a sequence that makes it really easy for you to go through this whole strategy. Now here, what it's going to do is going to give you the URLs from all of these here. Okay, so this is where we do things a little bit differently. What I want to do is take the last URL. Okay, that's the one we showed that had 2 links. Well, they've all got 2 links except for the first one, and we're just going to put in title and stuff. So we can take from here, put in here. Remember, this is spinnable. Okay, I don't have a pipe character on my keyboard, and that's why I'm not doing it right now, but it's a demonstration really. What we can do, take from here. Copy. Just tidy that up a little bit now. Right, now that's done, I want to just take that again for the microblog message. We've got something like 140 characters we can use there, so we haven't got too much space. Just leave it in that. Okay, and tag, we're going to put video optimization. You can see how fast it is to run through the whole system. And this is the last part. Done. Okay, so you can see the speed of the whole system once you actually start to use the software, and that's a very powerful system. So that's uploading. I put that one video into 6 different YouTube channels that I control. Okay, so I'm really effectively building the equivalent of a blog network here, all with my own content, and we've optimized it just enough for relevancy, but not too much that we're going to overtake the money URL. Okay, and then we have sent the links over to Linklicious and Lintext. We've pinged the links as well. We've mashed up the RSS feeds from all of these channels. Okay, from all of these channels here, we mashed up the RSS feeds using Chimp Feeder. Verified the RSS feed is right. We've sent it to 25 RSS directories using bulk ping. We've sent it over to the money URL. We sent over to onlywire.com to get another 47 social links, and then we have taken the last uploaded video, and that has been gone out to social adder, so that's even boosting even further, and that's a very powerful system and really fast to do. Okay, so you can appreciate what we've done here. There is some additions being added, okay, as we speak. I'm going to keep it a secret for now. There's something very special that we're adding to this, and I'm sure you're going to appreciate it when it's done, but that might not be ready until after launch, a couple of days after launch. So make sure that you whitelist the Aweber email, so that if I've got updates and I've got some additional training and stuff, I can get it to you and I can notify you. Okay, if you unsubscribe, then I cannot get that information to you, but there's something very special coming up, so keep an eye out for any emails from me with that kind of stuff. So that's basically the end of this. What we would do is maybe another couple of videos later when I've got those extra features in there, and we'll come back and look at some search results as well in a few days as well. And when I've got some search results, I can show them. We can see just how powerful this is. Now, what we haven't covered yet, and what I can cover slightly just now, is the engagement stuff. Okay, YouTube engagement. This is where everybody seems to be starting the YouTube video courses, you know, the WSOs and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with that, but you got to get the solid foundation built first. Okay, so you can see the whole thing. We've done the video rich snippets for YouTube. We've done the automated blog networks, the automated link wheels using IFTTT. We're building internal links using Tube Linkwheel. We've done all the on-page stuff for channel optimization. We've got outbound links. We did all that stuff first before we even come to this part. Okay, and if you want to get into this kind of stuff, well, this is going to have to be another course. I don't really have the scope for it for this particular one, but there's another WSO coming up very, very, very soon that I will be doing with Robert and Hitesh again, and we are going to cover this in a lot of detail. Okay, so if you think this course was detailed, watch out for this. I've got some great stuff that nobody else is teaching again, okay, for this kind of stuff, and you really ought to see it. Okay, but we do need to get views. We want to make people watch the videos right to the end, or very near to the end, and there's a few things we can do. There's tricks you can do there. You can set up competitions, offer them a free gift if they can tell you something you know, from later in the video and stuff like that. Easiest way to do it is to keep the video short and engaging. That's, I mean, simplicity is always going to be easier. If you're doing long videos like a training video like me, then it's not really about ranking these type of videos. I'm not really bothered about ranking these type of videos. These type of videos are not designed for me getting on page 1 of Google. They're parts of courses and stuff like that, but for things I want people to watch, like to get the free software type of video, yeah, I keep it short and I keep it to the point, and boom, we can get some extra retention that way, because if they stay there for 3 minutes when it's a 3.5 minute video, then you know, it's a lot easier for me to get that noticed by YouTube and Google. Okay, we also want to get more inbound links. Okay, and that can come from different sources. We can do that with wikis. We can do that with more social sites. We can get a whole bunch of social shares like Facebook and whatever else, you know. This is again why it's important to have a list, because you can get this done naturally. If you've got a list and you send out an email and tell them, hey, there's a great email, this is what I'm teaching today, or this is, you know, a new method, a new strategy, or whatever it is in your niche. Really, really important. And also we can go and get links from other marketers in our niche, okay, or other channels in our niche. Go to the authorities and leave some comments, maybe some video comments and stuff like that. That can work quite well, but don't spam people. And that's why I didn't build any of my softwares as a scraping and spamming tool. It's just not needed, and we don't need to do, you know, too much of this. I see people like buying 10,000 views on VagX and crazy things like that. It really isn't needed. I'm telling you, it's not needed. That's over optimization. It's a waste. Okay, we want to get some social shares, definitely. You can get some of them done at Fiverr.com, or you can get people from your list to encourage them to share. Okay. Video embeds. Now this is kind of controversial. I've read some places that people think this is not a good thing. I fail to see why that would be. You can get those done on Fiverr.com. Now I'm thinking how we can do this via a software. Now we've already done a lot of that in this course as well, because when we're doing the blog networks and when we're doing the link wheels, we're getting video embeds. Okay, it's going over to WordPress, Tumblr, Facebook, all those different kinds of places. Okay. But there's other places that we can get them done, and that could be a course on its own. Really, believe me, it's such a big subject, and if it's done properly, it could be really, really good. Especially if you can get some edit blogs and stuff like that, which is not that hard to do. You can get them with Fiverr. And we want to get some comments and video responses. We want to get likes. We want to get favorites. We want to get subscribes, and importantly as well, we want to have, in proportion, channel views and channel comments. I mean, this is kind of important because it's just indication. It's like interactivity. That's what Google and YouTube are looking for. And we mentioned before getting comments in other channels, but you can see the power of this system even before we get to this point. And this point doesn't have to be exaggerated. You do not need to over optimize at this point. You really do not need to. And you know, people are going and buying thousands of views if they're buying all those crappy comments that make no sense and add nothing to your video comments. And you know, I don't really think that it's much of a competition. the authority sites will always rise above the rest. There's just no doubt about that. They might get a one-off, but you know, when we get hit by Panda, when we get hit by Penguin, it was no real surprise in the end to a lot of people. And the same thing is going to happen with YouTube. There's a whole bunch of stuff we can get away with right now on YouTube, including keyword stuffing and things like that. But it's not a long-term strategy, believe me. And any of us that suffered with Panda and Penguin, and I think most of us did, know that it's just better to play it straight, make good quality content, and let the video become engaging. Let encourage other people to be able to do that. And you know, to get rankings, you need to get views, and to get views, you need rankings, so to say. But if you've got a way to get that content out and get people to watch the video and comment and stuff, whether you've got an email list, friends, or whatever, it's always best to do it that way and encourage the, you know, you kick it off that way. Or you can just do some social shares on Fiverr.com. And what I mean by that is to go and get retweets and Facebook likes and things like that. Not in huge amounts, but get them from real viewers, and that can give you a little bit of a kickstart as well. Alright guys, so I'll see you in the next video when we've got the additional features, and that's all from me for now. Thanks, bye.